Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing mindfulness. I think I'm too low. Maybe you can see me. Perfect. Where's my phone? Okay. Okay. So I got a question last night. So today I wanted to do just like a Q&A video because I'm doing my daily uploads for April as we lead into May 1st, which is 1 year on YouTube. It's the 1 year goal. It's what this vlog is about. It's 1 year transformation. So I get a number of questions, but I just actually got a question sent to me last night, so I wanted to just answer that question because I think it's so important and hopefully it can hit home with some people, it can help some people, and it's not just to do with fitness, it's kind of to do with life, okay? So I'm going to read you the question. I won't say who it's from, obviously, because that wouldn't be like cool, I suppose. So it just says, "Howdy, I'm looking for advice. You always seem so positive and suggestions for getting over a negative funk I've been in. I'm seriously struggling with my mindset the last week or two, despite being able to see that I'm just being way too hard on myself and overthinking shit. I just can't shake this funk that I'm in." So, you know, I don't know exactly what's going on with this particular person, but I do know we all get into these negative funks every now and then, if that's what we're going to call it. I most certainly was there. You know, we've all been in bad places. It is important, I think, just to be happy every day you get up. So I have a number of things that I've written down, just little bullet points, and you will have heard me talk about these before, and I'll keep talking about them because these are key. When it comes to fitness and fat loss, I talk about the pyramid. So the pyramid for me is exercise, nutrition, and then mindset is the third aspect, which people often forget. Obviously, to lose weight you need to exercise, you need to have your nutrition on point, but I think it's very hard to achieve any goal, whether it be weight loss or something non-fitness related, without having good mindset, good mental health, being happy, etc. So my number one, there's 4 things. I'll hit number 1 in a second. I just want to do a disclaimer that whatever it is you're going through, or anyone else who's watching this is going through anything, remember one thing: this is only temporary. This will not last forever. You will get through whatever this stage is in your life and you will learn from it and you won't dwell on it, okay? So just remember that it's temporary. And then also remember, you are what you think. So if you have something going on that's consuming your mind, you have the power and the control to change what goes on in your head and to change your future, okay? So you might be, and look, that's easier said than done. You know, I am not a psychologist, but it's hard, sometimes it can be hard to get thoughts out of your head. But here's 4 things you can do that will help with your mental health, your mindset, your motivation, and all that stuff. I get a lot of questions regarding motivation, okay? Number 1 is gratitude. And I'm always talking about gratitude. I honestly feel like it is the number 1 way to be happy. If you wake up every day, take out your list of what you're grateful for, go through it and think about it. Maybe some people write it down. I don't really have time to write it down. It's saved in my phone. I read it every day before I go into work, sit in my car and I read it. If you do that, you'll start to realize that you do have a lot more than you think. You're focusing on what you do have, not what you don't. And it just gives you a sense of happiness and gratitude, which makes your day go better. That's what I feel, okay? If you don't know what to be grateful for, we all have different things, but I'll give you an example of what is in my gratitude list without getting too personal. So literally have a note on Evernote in my phone. It's called gratitude. And I think in this there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things. One would be stuff like, you know, family. And when I'm talking about gratitude, I try and use, I seen someone, I can't remember who it was, but they were using like real empowering words, or real, I don't know what the word, strong words, you know. So one would be like, you know, I'm very grateful to have such a wonderful, loving and caring family in my life. maybe list out who you're grateful for, whether it's your parents or your wife or your brother or whoever it may be. Number 2 in this case is, you know, my health and my ability to train and to be able to go to the gym and train hard, stuff like that. You know, people give out so much. It's so easy to forget what we can do and what we do have. Well, one could be the home that you live in. You know, a lot of people are bloody homeless and stuff like that. So to be able to have a nice home, or if you're renting a nice place, or if you bought an apartment, or if you're living with your parents, whatever it may be, the gift of life, you know, even to be alive is a gift in itself, and to be able to go after doing the things that you want, that is something to be grateful for. Your 5 senses, see, hear, touch, speak, smell, all that stuff. You know, a lot of people have disabilities and stuff, and you have been given this gift to do all of this. So remember that every day you get up, and, you know, try and be a more positive person. Your friendships in your life, you probably have a lot of friends that are supportive of you, and those who aren't, maybe look at that and say you later. Where do you live? You know, the area that you live, what you do every day. I'm just grateful. I live in a lovely area up in Dublin called Ranelagh. I also get to come home to Naas, two really nice areas. So, like, what skills do you have? One of mine is I'm grateful for my communication skills and my ability to speak to others in a positive way. So, you know, I like, you know, doing this, and you know, I remember that I'm grateful to have the opportunity to do it, to document everything on YouTube, etc. Your job, you know, you might hate your job, but it's a secure monthly income. It might pay a pension. It might have a set 9 to 5 routine. Like, these are things that you should be grateful for. The team that you work with, you know, other things, like, what else do you have going on in your life? For me, it would be like, I'm grateful for the CNF Army who show me support. So that's you guys, thanks. The Fly Fit Ambassador stuff, like, you know, write down everything that you have. Don't worry about what other people have. Just focus on you and what you have, okay? So when you're more grateful, you're more happy. Number 2, your goals and your vision board. So they come together, okay? So also, the second thing I do in the morning after I've read my gratitude list is I open up my goals list, and I go through all of my goals that I want to achieve this year, and kind of bigger goals as well, like ultimate goals as well, because then you're going about your day with a kind of goal in mind, with a bit of purpose, okay? So you have something to get up every morning and go after, something to stay up late and pursue, do you know? So write them out. I would have, now these are completely different, so I would have 10 or 12 goals. I don't know how many goals you have or what you're trying to do. It might be fitness related, it might be personal, I don't know. Write it down. It is good to write it down as if you've achieved it. So I am a personal trainer, a group fitness instructor, and strength and conditioning coach. I wrote that down, I read it. I am APA qualified. I wrote that down and it happened. So write it down, stick it everywhere you can. So I have mine in my office, my car, my workplace, my phone, my bedroom. They're everywhere, because it's so easy for us to forget and to get into that negative funk and that do nothing funk. It gives you direction. And that's pretty much it with goals and vision board. Obviously, it's a vision board. Take a few seconds to see it. If you want to open a gym, you know, what would your gym look like? If you want 6-pack abs, like, what do your abs look like? Do you know? Put it into your brain, into your subconscious, and then your body just goes on autopilot. We have 3 minutes left because I'm going back to study, okay? Number 3 is be mindful. All you have is right here, right now. Mental illness, I think a lot can be due to you dwelling on stuff that's already happened, or you worrying about stuff that might happen. All you can control is your behavior right here, right now. And if you're doing what you want to be in the present moment, then you're doing successful. So, like, for me, like, the goal is 6-pack abs, so I have to control what I eat. So I can only control my decisions right now. And if I'm in control of my mindfulness and my behavior in the present moment, I control my destiny. But you know what I'm saying, just, it's all you can do is control. So don't beat yourself up about things that have already happened, and don't worry about things that are, you know, may happen, because all you have is right here, right now. So be happy right now. And that's forget the past and the future. All you have is now. Do not complain. Just simple tip, guys, do not complain. Nobody wants to hear you complain. If they do want to hear you complain, it's just so they can be happy about your problems. So, you know, just try and be a more positive person. Don't give out about every second thing that you see. Like, you control what goes on in your head. You control what you say. So be conscious of what you're saying, what you're communicating, And you know, if you are, I know this is easier said than done. A lot of us work in places where, you know, it's just a constant negative environment, people giving out about this, that and the other. But if it's the case that you might have friends that are constantly giving out, you know, just cut it out. You don't need it. You don't need people bringing you down or to be around that. Be more positive. That's all I can share. I hope they were helpful. I hope they help with your fitness goals, and I hope they help with your mental health. So 11:29, I gotta hit the books for another hour. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you like it. Sorry for all the hand movements. And subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 200 subscribers. I can't wait to get more. And yeah, have a good day. Happy Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate.
Breathe. I can never be complacent with the lies, no complicit with the evil and spirit you keep inside. People surprised that whether this rhyme like a compassionate pastor upon the pages, surpassing what you've been asking, while passing up in the moment. I live inside of the beat. The point I wanna get across is I'm not accepting defeated, the feeling of being depleted when all I really needed was a little bit of help. I never got it by myself. You mean to tell me that the only reason for living